everybody, hello, nice to see you all. I'm here today because I want to show you a couple of new things that I've got. One of which I bought, the other of which I'll explain to you when we get there. And I made up this page, and it does use two of the new things. So there's the, well, I say a page, I mean it could be a pocket, you know, if you stuck it down on three sides, open there. It could be a top loading pocket, it could be a corner tuck, it could just be a nice page in a journal. But I rather like it, you know, it's pretty but grungy, and that's really just my jam. I love it. So there we go. So let me tell you what I've got. First thing I want to show you is this Sizzix die. It is die number 662270, and it's called Flower Jar. Now I'm not convinced this is a brand new die. It's just new to me. I haven't seen it before. So, you know, I like my flowers. And these are on a much smaller scale. And you get 2 jars with it as well. Can't be bad. So I'm going to cut those out for you so you can see what they cut out like. So they all go through their little tiny Timmy, which is great. I've cut myself some paper. Paper I'm using is the I'm going to have to ask Mr. F again, is it 220?
10.
210. I don't know why I can't recall that. It's one of those things, you know, you just can't learn it. Help if I got the dies out first, wouldn't it? You can tell they're new to me because they're still in a polythene bag. Cellophane bag, I should say, it's not polythene. Oh, Mr. F's just brought the paper to me. Yeah, there we go. Pink Frog Crafts. Super smooth card, and it is. It's very smooth. 210 GSM. There we go. pinkfrogcrafts.co.uk. Wonderful paper. All their papers are wonderful. And they also sell EVA glue, which is like the Queen's glue that I have. So they're a very good company. Right, so let's get these dies out, cut them out and see what they look like, what the scale looks like when they're cut out in paper. Come on. Oh, there's loads of little bits here that you could very easily lose. So, let's just put them all on. I think there's more than one pass through the machine here, but never mind. Oh, some are so diddly. Diddly. Oh, I'm coming off the end there. Let's do that. So let's pass that through. I don't know that necessarily you need to go through twice. It's just easier. It arrives back here. So I've done that one, so I'll lay that to the side, and I'll tell you what these little pieces are in a minute. I'm going to lay them all out as I cut them. And they cut out really nicely, actually. Ooh, that one was a bit close for comfort, right on the side. Do like these small scale ones, because sometimes the wildflower dies, which I love, you know I love them, but they can be just a touch on the large side. So these, I think, will have a use, a good use. Where's my pokey tool? I have got a specific tool for this, but I don't know where it is. poke out that bit there. There we go. So did I put them all to one side? Did I heck? So that one I've done. These are the ones I've done. And that one I've done. Okay. Right, so let's just use the other end of that bit of card. And put some more down. Put the long thin one down. I was just looking because I couldn't see on the screen me putting the dies down, but I assure you I am. Got a leafy sort of one here. Will that fit in there? It'll just about fit there, I think. Right, let's put those through. Get a lot, I will say that. You do get a lot of dies. Okay, let's see what we got. Got our leaf, got the long thin one, that one, put that to one side, and that one. And I'm just going to poke these out. I mean, they come out really easily, which you would hope, because they're so thin you couldn't be doing with messing around with them. You'd just break them. There we go. Just poke out the little bits. Weeding, I think you call that. Weed your dies. Oh, I've got two more here. The leafy one. Oh, that's lovely. And the longest, tallest one. Lovely. So there are little bits that's sticking in, but they really don't take any persuading to come out at all. Right, I think that's that bit just about done for. So the Tiny Timmy plate is about 2.5 inches, just marginally wider than 2.5 inches. So I've cut my strips to 2.5. Then I know that they'll fit through nicely. Oh, I've already cut that one out, I'm pretty sure I have. Try and pull that in a little bit from the edge. 2 jars. And I've got this one. Is that going to fit in anywhere? Might fit in there. Yeah, let's give that a try anyway. Might be just over the edge, that one actually. Let's swap these around. Will that one go there? Yes, it will. I'll put that one there. I mean, it's not a big deal if you've got to pass another page through, but we'll see. That should be enough. I love my Tiny Timmy. Whoops, that's just moved, and I don't want to pass it through again, just in case I'm going to end up with fuzzy shapes. So this is them all. I'll show you them all in a second. Take these ones out. Yeah, even with one pass by, they're really easy to get out. So no, they are, honestly. Okay, so let's put Way, sorry about that. I bet that was loud. Let's put Tiny away. There you go, Tiny. You just stay there. And let me put my dies away because, like I say, there's loads of little ones. And I just know they would be so easy to lose. There we go. Put them back in the plastic wallet. Lovely. So yeah, like I say, that's Sizzix 662270. It's a Tim Holtz one, of course. So let's have a look at what we've got then. Bless you, Mr. F.
Thank you.
We've got our 2 jars there. So larger and a smaller, obviously. And then these 2 weird looking things that you get that you can't quite work out what they are. They are actually the sort of string that goes around the neck of the jar. So they go kind of like that. Something like that. If I was actually sticking them on. Way! I'd pay a bit more attention. So I'm just weeding as I go. So that goes there. So, you know, I've done them in white because I like to colour my dies myself, but you could do them in all sorts of coloured card if you wanted. That's perfectly fine. That one is perfectly fine. This one is. This one needs a bit of stuff knocking out. It's got sort of lacy leaves, this one. Come on. Trying to be quick and I'm just making it more awkward. That's a nice one, isn't it? Leaf. The big tall one. Little sort of daisy looking one. Smaller one. Smaller tall one. Another leaf. Another weird looking leaf, to be honest. Don't even know which way's up. And this one. It's got quite a big pieces in it to weed out. So, there we go. So that's all the pieces that you get in that die set. I really like it. I like the scale of them. I just think they're a useful size. And for me, being flowers, they're very useful, full stop. So tomorrow we'll come back and we'll make the finished project and I'll show you how I paint my flowers. With these tiny ones, it's not much, excuse me, it's not much to them really. So that's that. That's all the dies. That's the die set. What's the betting? I'll lose some of those before tomorrow, but never mind. So the other thing I wanted to show you was this. It's a storage box. Now Mr. F went out this morning just to the local little village to get some salad and he came back with this. And when he's been to the charity shops or anything, I always sit here and I close my eyes and try and guess what it is. So I was feeling it, and I know what it is because I've got one. It's a storage box. And yeah, he said, you're right. So I opened my eyes, and lo and behold, inside is full of goodies, which he found at our local village charity shop. Just unbelievable. So let me start then with these. Some of them, I don't know where I'd use them, but I love them. These sort of plates, they're flat on the back, but they'd look gorgeous on a journal cover. And then these ones, I mean, look, 3 of them here, 125. That's been some while ago now, because, you know, they're heavy, they've got some weight to them. And this big heart one. And there's more of those. There's sort of Christmassy ones. These ones, which I think go round a ribbon, make a buckle. I love that one with the text on it. So these are kind of Christmassy ones. This one's got a kind of butterfly on, as you can see, another Christmas tree. And then we come to what I think is the star of his show. These are all brads. So you pick them out, and there's the legs. So they can go on any project at all. Aren't they fabulous? So there's those ones, there's these ones, and they're all that wonderful kind of gunmetal colour, but if you didn't like them that colour, you could recolour them with alcohol ink, no problem. These ones, I'm kind of sad really, because I don't know what happened to the lady who owned these, and I don't know why she gave up crafting. These square ones. But all I can do in her honour is use them. And these ones. Aren't they gorgeous? Really, really lovely. So moving down to the next tier, we've got some coloured brads and some other coloured brads, but much smaller, much daintier, and really useful colours if you're doing Botanic or Edith or anything like that. Sort of cream, brown, green, really useful. So that's very good. Then in here we've got brads. Oh, can you see them there? They've got this pearl on the top, Judy, and a sort of silver coloured collar. They're really nice, but don't forget any of these you can recolour with alcohol ink. So they are sort of pearl coloured at the moment, but they could be any colour to go with the project. And here I have something I have been looking for forever. Diane Johnson took pity on me moaning about it and sent me some all the way from America, because I couldn't get these. And now Mr. F swans in from the charity shop with this packet of the small 1/8 of an inch eyelets, and they're in great colours for me. They're in brown, creams, some sort of off-white ones, just brilliant. So I'm delighted to have those. And then here is another box of those little ones, and they're in shades of green. Perfect. And then this one that's in sort of neutrals. It's just great. It's amazing. And then these that you might recognise from my project today, they're little brads, but they're just little flowers, stars, flowers I guess. So they're really nice as well. So let's pop those back in there. And then here we've got a box of larger coloured brads. But still, I like those colours. I like the sort of orange and the turquoise. Really nice. So, oh, forgot about this. Not really sure what one would do with this, but they are, it says on the back, Chinese coins. So if you were doing a sort of Asian-y type journal or something like that, they've got, you see the letters, I suppose they are. I don't really know what more to say about them. They're ever so nice. And they've got a loop at the top so you can attach them to a journal. You could recolour them if you wanted to, but they're just interesting. It's something different, aren't they? And then here in this little mint tin, we've got square brads. So they're all square. And sort of greys, shades of grey I would say. Very nice. And then some fans, which kind of go, they have got, I don't know the difference between what Chinese and Japanese looks like, I'm afraid. But they have some signage down the blades of the fan. And they would go very nicely with those Chinese coins. They're lovely, aren't they? Really lovely. So there's quite a few of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And the Chinese coins there. So moving along. These. Now, you might not see this instantly, but I really love this. You would think when you look at that, that is not a Miss P thing. But I have to say, I really like them. So what they are is brads. And the only bit that is the brad is the central sort of pearl, if you like. Let's take one out so you can see what I'm talking about. So the pearl bit itself comes out. I could take it all away, but you know I'd never get it back in. So you could colour the petals on the outside and leave the centre the same, or colour them different or whatever. And I think that's really, really pretty. Love it, in fact. So let's put that back in there before I do some damage to it or something. Lose it, drop it on the floor. Oh, I'm terrible with brad legs. Brad legs and me just do not get on. There we go, safely back. So that's those. She obviously got them from the range. Then we've got some more Christmassy, sort of metal looking. I'm not sure they are metal, but they're nice. And then these, which I think are to do with parchment. Stitch and Craft designer borders. You could very easily use that as a stencil. Very easily. And they're really nice. And then we've got some charms here. These are about time. So you've got an egg timer there. Time. Life is measured by moments. A pocket watch on a chain. And a grandfather clock. I mean, how lovely are they? They're just gorgeous. I mean, that pocket watch on a chain, well, and the egg time, well, all of them really, would go in any vintage journal. They're really lovely. And here's another packet of the charms. That's a rose in a heart. That's gorgeous. And that's a heart with some, I don't know why I'm explaining them to you. There you go, have a look. This says, let there be love. And that says now and forever. So they're all sort of lovey-dovey stuff. How nice. They're just lovely. They've got a bit of weight to them as well. These, which are, as it says, jewel brads. So the brads, but they've got this nice jewel on the top. Once again, you could colour it any colour you fancy. More brads. These are really up my street. They're just the little metallic brads that you see me use often, very often. So yeah, they're right up my street. These ones, little pretty coloured ones, really useful for the centre of flowers that you might have made yourself. Hold them together nicely. Then some more charms. This says reach high. Oh, that would have been nice on my beautiful birds. And this says butterfly kisses. And there's a bird charm. Oh, it's lovely. And a dragonfly. Look at that dragonfly. It's gorgeous. They all are. They're not cheap charms. They're lovely. And what else have I got here to show you? I've got this little Altoid tin. I mean, the Altoid tin in itself, I know Tracy Fox has got a kit, and I'm sure other people have too, for decorating Altoid tins. Might just have to have a go. It's a really nice little tin, isn't it? So inside, oh, we've got more of those jewelled brads. So slightly different sizes and different colours. Very nice. As I say, like the tin. I've got another mint box. What's in there? Oh, more square brads. This time more neutral colours, I'd say. But they're all square. So that's a nice change from the round-headed ones. Here, oh, they're fancy, aren't they? These are Christmassy, I'd say. Christmas snowflakes, Christmas tree. But they kind of look like, you know, resin. That sort of look to them. They're nice. All brads. This is another one of those. I definitely think you could make that into a stencil. You know, just stencil through it and you've got a stencil. But it's a Christmas sort of poinsettia and bells. Very nice. And here, ooh, paper clips. Fancy paper clips. I've got a heart. These little, I'm going to have to investigate those. I'm not really sure how they work. Okay, so fancy paper clips. Stay where you are. Oh yeah, the contents of that are all over the bottom of the box. Here I think we've got more square. Yeah, more square brads, but they're blues. They're in shades of blue. Oh, look at these. Look at these little coat hangers. Oh my goodness, how nice would they be to hang a banner from? Can you see them? They're gorgeous. It's a purple one, a green one, a gold and a silver. They are fabulous, love them. And then, oh, didn't see those before. More brads, that sort of flowery, starry sort of shape, but these are a wonderful sort of gunmetal colour. Love them. And then, is that about it? I think so. Well, there's this, and if anybody knows what this is, please tell me. It says lace on the bottom, so I don't know if it's something to do with making lace or whatever, but it's very sturdy. And I have no idea what it's about. So if you know, let me know. Oh, that's another one of those from up there. You know, the bar at the back that you can put ribbon through. Quite like that idea, actually. And then we've got these. There's loads of these, but they're all brads and they've all got letters on. They're just brilliant. So I've got loads. I must have, you know, a fullish alphabet, I'd say. So yeah, there's plenty down there. So that's my goodies for today, guys. I hope you like them. I love them. I love them. These brads on the top, they're something else. They really are. Just look at them. Fabulous. So thank you, Mr. F, for getting those for me. I am really grateful to you. He's never come home with anything like this from the local village shop before. And I'm grateful to whoever it was that donated them, of course. So that's it for now, folks. I shall see you tomorrow when we'll put all our dies and some of our brads together. I'll show you how to paint the brads, and I'll show you how I put my my page together. So thanks for joining me. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye.